have been hot, bro. He got to change that shit, bro.
Okay, Coach, we are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. The excitement brewing here in South Florida. As a moment ago, the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens.
Have to. Everybody does it in every league. It's the only way you can build this team.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And a great return. Solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
You see fool talking about, oh, let me get Breida. The nigga with the Steelers. I'm like, okay, I'll trade you Breida, but I want Bush. I need a linebacker. Nigga say, oh, Breida I'm talking about. Niggas always on overboard.
They go to the former Saint, Mark Ingram.
Just because I got multiple running backs, that means his value go down.
Baltimore was the most run-heavy team in the league last year after Lamar Jackson took over as a starter. And you think about Mark Ingram, he goes from a situation where he was sharing time with Kamara in New Orleans. Now he figures to be the top guy in the Baltimore backfield, although I guess you could say he's kind of splitting time with his quarterback, Lamar Jackson. But a great veteran presence. Mark Ingram is behind Jackson. Ingram now in his 9th NFL season. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. From the 41, Jackson. Snead's got it. 22 yards there, a first down. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
Niggas don't understand how to trade, bro. Like, niggas like us, bro, we need a replacement, bro. You're not going to leave me with a hole after a trade, bro.
What a nice completion.
Jackson now. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll run here with Ingram. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
One man in the backfield, that's Ingram on 2nd and goal.
I'm keeping him. I said, what you want me to do?
Here's Jackson to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Tim Williams leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Aqib Talib, the veteran Pro Bowler, there to get a hand in, knock it away.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th. Tucker named the league's all-pro kicker for the 3rd time in 2018.
Go ahead and admit it. The only time that you get excited about Justin Tucker kicking is when he actually misses. And excited is not the right word. Surprise is more what we're talking about. 90.1% coming into 2019. He's incredible.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away.
He got painted.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Rosen and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now Rosen looking to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Is Shazier still on the, what you call it, roster?
Who?
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
I think they giving him like, they paying him like he on the team, yes. I think so.
Check three. Quarter. Check three. Smith.
Here's Rosen to throw. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. William Hayes, the pride of Winston-Salem State, coming in to drop him.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the 1st half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
To try again after the sack, Jackson. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set them up with a much more manageable 3rd down. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. From the gun, Jackson. This will be caught inside the 10. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. That's what they wanted out of that 1st down play. Run it down there. Now they're knocking on the door.
The only thing that would have been better was getting it in, and now they can do whatever they want because they've got confidence on their side. Line up quickly and go, or savor it a little bit, but I run right back at them.
Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll look to run with Ingram. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that 1st down gain of 8. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that'll make it 6-0 here in the 1st. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
Man, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
Like his whole soul left his body. I'm like, bro. That's always a question that I ask myself, bro. Like, I don't know how I react, bro.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The first carry here for Ty Montgomery. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Middle.
Chill out, bro.
That's trash. Alert.
To throw is Rosen. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now, these two teams have met a total of 15 times starting back in 1997. Of course, remember, Baltimore was moved from Cleveland by owner Art Modell back in 1996, so they didn't have a team prior to that, but they met in 97, 15 times since then. The most recent meeting was back in 2017, a 40-0 rout by the Ravens over the Dolphins in October of that year. And it's caught by Parker. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 43.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other end.
Hey, high 7. Middle.
They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. And this is caught. It's Parker. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
That's another Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On first down, it's Rosen. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Boy, you ain't got to worry about
the Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their 2 drives thus far both led to points, albeit both field goals, so the lead just 6-0, but the ability to move the ball is evident.
Well, that's, heartening, as they say, but it's not what they're about. What they're about is putting the ball in the end zone and putting 6s on the board. So if you're the offensive coordinator, you like what you're doing, but you don't love it. You've got to find a way to ring that bell. Then you can have a little self-satisfied grin. Right now, a little more determination is needed.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Miles Boykin, 79 yards. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? And maybe you have to be sterner with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
He got 29 yards that time. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. The toss play to Montgomery. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter. A lot of time to change things.
Every day. You better get those shit together, boy. Straight up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Play action here with Rosen. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
6-6, pull it high. Crouch. Switch. Monday. Check. Fresno. Hard.
Montgomery. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dropped quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
From the 31, Rosen. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. Accelerating, and off he goes. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Short throw pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Who was raising these niggas, bro?
Fielded about a yard deep.
That's the niggas. Mama's on drugs.
The 20, as his guys are set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Who the fuck knows where? Mama don't know who the daddy is. Should be crazy, bro.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively. Nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. That pick 6 extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the 1st half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah,
things don't improve fast then.
He's
I think the backups get a lot of play in the 2nd half.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
He ain't tanking. He getting tanked. He was not tanking. He getting tanked.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now.
I know.
Right? Unfortunately. Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
And it ain't like you could trade up into the draft. Wherever you finish is where you draft.
Half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here.
That's real, though. That's real.
They get a touchdown. So if you're the play
you want to see who a good user? Do it like
that. That says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rosen, he's going to go for a big play downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one.
Yeah,
now it's 3rd down.
Because I'm in the league right now. I got the Dolphins. I'm 3-1,
but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
But you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know. But all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
I see that shit. I'll watch him.
Well done on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe,
because
they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
Listen, I know what you're trying to do. Hold on, I'm going to see if I got time for all that.
Jackson on 1st down. Being chased out left. He'll run it. And he slides to avoid the hit. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Everyone in this stadium knows Jackson can do that as well as any QB.
That shit not fair.
They talked about
especially with a nigga like me
running this year, especially the design runs, but he's still going to scramble when he feels he has green in front of him. He led all quarterbacks last year, 695 yards rushing. And keep in mind, 80% of those came in the 7-game stretch when he was named starter late in the season. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A really good pickup of 28 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they get... And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson, as the first half is winding down, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Tucker with the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half.
I ain't much going to lie to you. I have no idea with 14 seconds on the clock.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1.
That's his only chance right there, the nigga Jakeem Grant. That's the only thing he got, bro.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Hey, alert, alert! Mike's 49! Mike's 49!
What's the run? They're running it. 49, guys. Mike,
Come
Mike,
on,
49.
man. Snap the ball. What you call timeout to do?
49's the Mike. Watch 49 all day.
Final play of the half here. It's Rosen. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So we are at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Rosen will throw.
Come on, bro. Who's up with this game,
inside
bro?
midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now it's Rosen. And he finds Parker here, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they'll set up with a 2nd and 1. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
Just right there. You know he'll curse some shit.
And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Oh, this is becoming tough to watch. I don't know that I've seen 3 pick sixes from the same quarterback in the same game.
And I know that many are going to scream at the coach about why did you let him stay out there to throw those. But truthfully, what are the odds that you're going to throw 3 pick sixes in a game? You want to leave him out there so they can work through some of the rough stuff.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little
See his
bit.
bitch ass.
They have to be better with the football.
I'm looking because I'm like, I know he got a check
too
down.
much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. They'll roll him out right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Rosen. He's going to look deep down the field. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
Come on.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And all of a a sudden, they're knocking on the door inside Baltimore's 10. A big play there for the Dolphins. 51 yards.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Rosen. Flushed out right.
I've seen that.
He's got his tight end Gesicki in the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Oh,
8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Dolphins gain a bit of respectability. Extra point up and good by Sanders. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? But everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. A big play that time for the Ravens. 41 yards. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Jackson from the shotgun. Dancing to his left. And avoids the contact by sliding. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
He certainly had plenty of success running the ball, and right now I'm getting the sense that he's looking to take off and run every time he steps back to throw it.
But they did a nice job there collapsing on him and holding him to a short gain. 4th down. Here's Jackson. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
What release I gave this
Tim
man.
Williams. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. The D brought the house. They called the blitz, and they get to the quarterback, overwhelming the O-line.
And I would love to know, and we'll find out later on, was that called before the play, or did they audible into it? Because defenses change plays as well as offenses. Sometimes they get the set they want. They go right to the blitz, and in this case, they nailed it. Got right to the quarterback. No chance on that 4th down.
Escaping the pressure right. Caught by Montgomery. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Perfect play.
Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Rosen.
Come on, bro. You
Kate
right
Wilson.
there.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Wilson now in his 2nd season in Miami. First 4 years were in Kansas City. He's always been a solid complementary receiver, but Miami really hoping he can take the next step in his development, be more of a go-to guy now at 27 years of age. On play action, Rosen. And this is Parker, complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin 1st down.
That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Now Rosen.
Oh,
Full
my
extension, and he's got it.
Oh, my
That one good for 13 and a Dolphin 1st down.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Rosen on 1st and 10. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Rose into the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer.
Offensive line coaches always tell their guys, if we score touchdowns, that means we get to the end zone first. That's exactly
I'm trying to make sure I don't throw no picks.
The kickoff team on the field now as
or
they will send
with
this
Lamar
one
Jackson.
away. This is taken at the 3.
You said what?
And he'll take it up past the 25
me?
to the 26-yard line.
How? I want Lamar Jackson to have a perfect day.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the 4th quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says?
What?
Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
The tackle that time by William Hayes. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
This pass complete. Jackson finding Andrews. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people are thinking about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
Oh, I threw a pick.
Intercepted by the Pro Bowler Xavier Howard. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rosen. Airing it out for Hearns. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And now it's Rosen looking.
All out in cover 2. You got
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver. But it'll be second down.
And that incompletion was caused by the defense. I think they were trying to get one into the middle of the field, trying to find a receiver there. But they were in zone defense. And what are the advantages of being in zone? Eyes and reaction. Eyes meaning all eyes are on the quarterback and able to react when he throws the football and rally to that spot. And that's exactly.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
To throw again on second down. Jackson. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Jackson always a threat to run. He's got the first down. He was the NFL's leading rusher among QBs a year ago. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Throwing again on second down.
Look how my dude trying to take that like a fucking ninja.
We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
That's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tyus Bowser in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. 4th down. Here's Rosen. And now here is another interception.
Because it was open to play before.
Picked off near the 32. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to
like, we don't see that shit.
When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles?
That's right. It's them with the Eagles. And I believe
it looked like the nigga was open the last time. Like, we ain't see it.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Fucking idiot.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And it's caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They toss to Ingram. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set them back for 2nd down. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Ravens, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Miami, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
How many Draco?